What if I were to tell you that the number one skill that you could have as a marketer or copywriter is to let yourself go a little crazy from time to time? Okay, I don't actually mean go crazy. What I mean is another common colloquialism that people often use for going crazy is to be out of your mind. To be out of your mind. And to be out of your mind as a marketer, as a copywriter, is a very important skill because you come to the table with your own sets of beliefs and values and like biases and all of these different aspects of who you are. And when you bring all of that to bear, as a person, maybe it does make you more interesting, more compelling as a person, but it also keeps you stuck in your own mind, your own way of thinking, your own beliefs, your own emotions, your own experience. And in order to connect with your prospects, you need to find a way to get in their beliefs, their emotions, their stories, their experience, their biases, their values. You need to get in their mind, which does require you to get out of your mind. And the better that you are able to get into your prospect's head to figure out, going all the way back to the Robert Collier letter book, like a very classic book on direct marketing, to be able to get into the conversation that's already going on in their head. That is like the most valuable copywriting skill. And if you are unable to deal with the fact of like, oh, my prospects think or believe differently than I do. They have different biases and assumptions than I do. They have different, ways that they see the world than I do. You're going to forever and always struggle to connect with them in a way that really resonates because they will always feel like, oh, this person is different than me. The voice of this is different than me. Whereas on the other hand, if you're able to connect with them on the level of the way that they see the world, if you're able to get into their model of the world, which again requires you to get out of your own mind, you're then able to resonate with them in a way where they say, ooh, okay, this person like, yes, 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 yes. And the more that they're saying yes, 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 the more that likely they are going to be saying yes at the end when you say, and you need to give me money in exchange for this product or service that I believe is going to positively impact your life. Now, I'm not necessarily saying you should like create these fake personas for who you want to be in order to make sales. And I think that ends in not a good place, perhaps actually going out of your mind. But number one, as a freelance copywriter, like my job is not to impose my own persona on the marketing. My job is to find the client persona, which does require getting out of my mind and find where that resonates with the market and to be able to speak to them there. But number two, the thing is we're always choosing what parts of ourselves we reveal to the world. And this is true in social, this is true like in marketing, this is true wherever. Finding those parts that are true that also align with what your prospect is thinking, the conversation going on in their head, is what you need to do in order to resonate with them. And again, like this is all about the skill of just simply being able to recognize, okay, this is true of me. This is the way that I see the world, but this is not necessarily the way my market sees the world. And where does that overlap? Where does it not overlap? And how can I connect with them based on not how I want them to see the world or how I think they should see the world or any of that, but based on how they do see the world? How can I connect with them there? And then have that be the starting point of whatever path we're going to take on this message. And if you want just like a really practical recommendation for this, the whole school of mindfulness meditation is really designed to help you recognize like what is my actual experience versus what is the loop that's playing in my head, what is this inner voice saying, and mindfulness meditation, the practice, you just take breaths and you pay attention to your breaths and you pay attention to what comes up, whether it's thoughts, feelings, sensations, whatever. Anything you notice, whether it's coming from internal or external, you just notice it and acknowledge it. And what this does is it separates the observer from what is being observed. And believe it or not, your thoughts are not the observer. Your thoughts are not your innermost perspective. Your thoughts are what is being observed. Your thoughts are essentially outside of, because they're observable by your innermost self. And so, your political party is not your true self. Your religion is not your true self. Your beliefs about marketing or business or life or relationships or whatever, those are not your true self. Your true self is this inner witness to all of that, at least according to mindfulness meditation. And your ability to step back and witness that is how you find peace and find your own ability to deal with the sometimes chaotic world that we live in. And that same practice, like if you actually get to know a lot of the backgrounds of a lot of top copywriters, they have found their way into these worlds of contemplative prayer or mindfulness meditation, or they found their way into these understandings of the further reaches of human nature and human development. And I do think that it has helped them be more powerful in this simple idea of going out of your mind to get into your prospect's mind, to be able to step back from your own experience, your own thoughts, that own inner, like the Buddhists call it, the monkey mind, and recognize, okay, that's not me. That's something that I'm experiencing. And by being able to separate yourself from your own thoughts, you're able to also then aim your attention, this like unstructured attention, this vast open attention towards anything else in the world, and you're able to recognize it better for what it actually is. And in marketing, that helps you understand your prospects better and hopefully connect with them on a deeper level that acknowledges their own beingness, their own experience of the world, their own model of the world, their own understanding, that will help you connect with them. And if you have something that will improve their life, show them what that is. My name is Furr. This has been a video issue of Breakthrough Marketing Secrets. Leave a comment below. Let me know on a scale of 1 to 10 how valuable you found this and why. What's your big takeaway? What's your action item? What might you try or practice or do differently as a result? Also, click that like button before you go so you get more content like this delivered to you, and so the magical algorithms of the internet know to share it with more people like you who will find it valuable. You can certainly share it with folks directly and subscribe here before you go. You can also subscribe at breakthroughmarketingsecrets.com. Get my daily emails Monday through Friday with these videos and exclusive subscriber benefits for email subscribers. Again, Furr with Breakthrough Marketing Secrets. I always aim for that 10 out of 10 value. I hope that I've delivered it here, and I look forward to seeing you again in your next video. See you soon.